Day. This is GCA Today. My name is Patty Lizama, and I'm the chairwoman of the membership committee. With me today is Grace Donaldson from PHRS.
Hello.
And Jeff, and they're going to be joining us and discussing the apprenticeship program. Now, Grace, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Jeff,
having us today.
welcome. And Jeff, tell me about the apprentice management services. What is that?
Okay, because of the Department of Labor's apprenticeship program here in Guam, we've created a new service, which is our apprenticeship management service, and it's just a way for us to help companies who want to do the apprenticeship program to manage it, because it's quite a large undertaking if you're a small company or even if you're a large company. So we're doing that as a service now for our clients.
Good.
We do
good.
much of the administrative function of the apprenticeship program, because it's very helpful in that they can get GRT credit for being under the apprenticeship program, and we can help them manage it by helping them with the start of it.
Creating their standards.
Creating their standards, setting it up for them essentially, and then helping them get the credit on a quarterly basis, a monthly basis, but it's a credit against their GRT.
Wow, that's really amazing. That is very much needed at the end.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, what are some of the benefits for it,
Well,
for the student
Yeah.
and the company?
Yeah, it's a very good program because it benefits both the company, like Grace had mentioned about the GRT
Yeah,
credits,
yes.
but on the employee side or the apprentice side, they get free schooling that's paid schooling through
Wow.
GCC or Guam Trades Academy. They get paid, they're a paid apprentice,
Underline words,
They're,
yes.
they're learning on the job.
and they get on-the-job learning, yeah.
Even
which
the
is
books are free.
correct. Books are free. Different items that they use, like if they need equipment, part of that could be counted towards the credit.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of things that can be included that many companies don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
So we, as a service, we provide that information and we help them to gain the best, the most for the program.
Yeah, just to give you an example, we had an apprentice last year, and we received almost 30K in tax savings for
Mhm.
us, for
Mhm.
one person. So could you imagine if you had several people? One
Yeah,
large
yeah.
company here, they have over 50, between 50 and 60 apprentices in their program, and they had over $1 million in tax credit. So
That is
it's
amazing.
amazing. But not every company has the staff or the time to do the paperwork that's involved, and this is where we come in and
Yeah.
help.
There's a lot of tracking. It is a federal program, and so, you've got to keep very good
Mhm.
records.
Oh, of course. Or else, yes.
Yeah.
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 It's with the military buildup, this is very, very much needed. And, going back to what you indicated about it being a free program,
Mhm.
and, there are a lot of apprentices or just the laymen or the workmen out there who would love to, it's their dream to go to GCA Trades
Mhm.
and try to get in, but they can't afford the cost, the tuition.
Right.
And if you can if they can avail of that and get what they need, can you imagine what you can do for the workforce of the
Right.
island?
Exactly.
We're not going to have to go off island to look for it.
Correct,
Right.
and that's the main goal.
Yeah.
You get qualified people. After they've gone through the program, they get their degree, which is good anywhere in the U.S. and even recognized
Yeah.
So it's
internationally.
transferable. Good.
It's transfer.
Good.
It's theirs. It's theirs to keep.
It's theirs to keep.
Is theirs to keep. It does it once you have the certificate, it's yours, and it's recognized nationally, and I think it's
Internationally, some of
internationally
them,
as
they
well.
recognize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
We've had our apprentice 3 years. We rolled it out as a service towards the end of last year.
Right.
And we're promoting it right now because it's a perfect timing, especially with
Perfect
through
timing,
classes. Yeah.
Gosh, how can we help? I mean, how you told me how you can help them. How can GCA help you?
Well, we just, if members would like to ask some questions about the program, they can certainly come to us. Our number is 637-6906,
Mhm.
and they can come and see us, and we can help them and help explain it to them. If an employer wanted us to do a presentation, we'd be happy to do the presentation. It could be at the GCA function, or it could be, we're very, very flexible. We'd be happy to provide additional information about the apprenticeship program.
Do you have any success stories you'd like to talk about
Um,
on an apprentice?
well, with our apprentice, I thought that was a very good success
Right,
story.
yeah.
But one of my favorites is that with one of the companies we work with, there is a position in the U.S. Department of Labor apprenticeship log that was not included in the Guam apprenticeship listing. So that allowed us to be able to build that apprenticeable position for Guam,
Specifically
specifically
for
for that company.
the company and that client.
Wow.
And we
Yeah,
did that,
applaud you.
so yeah, I was really proud of it because it's the first time that Guam has had that position, and with one of our first companies, so it was
Yes.
really.
So we were able to create it specifically for their needs, because, what was it for a truck driver?
It was actually for bus
Or
operators.
bus operators?
Bus drivers. There's a certification. A person can get certified in the transportation of people that way.
Yeah. I mean, now with everything that's happening out there in the, for FestPac,
Mhm.
I was just listening to the radio coming up here, and everybody's looking for buses to transport all
Mhm.
the delegations that are coming in, and you are right, you need to be certified because
Yeah.
you don't know what you need to do. If you don't know what you need to do when there's a situation on the bus,
Mhm.
that could be very
Correct.
tragic
Mhm.
also.
Right. And one of the things that was included in this particular, because it is a driver, was customer service. I mean, it's not something that's required in
Yeah.
maybe many places in the United States, but here on Guam, many of our drivers work for the hotels, or they work
Yes.
for taxi
Yeah.
service. So
Yes.
customer service, particularly for this company, was
Yeah.
extremely important.
Important.
So we were able to get that built into their program.
Mhm.
So you taught them how to say half a day.
Yeah.
Nice.
And give them the option to learn a
Yes.
foreign language.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because they
Yes.
take,
Exactly. Well, they have to.
courses. Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Yes.
to, like Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
very,
it was,
very much.
it was really good.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nice.
so it is a really good program. I mean, thank you, Department of Labor, for rolling this out, but nobody's really taken advantage of it, and which surprises me, because the advantages to the organization, you get a staff that's skilled,
Mhm.
and a tax break on
Mhm.
top of that, or a GRT break. So I just, I'm surprised more people
Yeah.
are not using it.
I think a lot, the human flaws, there are times we do need it,
Mhm.
but we don't know where to look for it.
Mhm.
And education was you just got to constantly plug it.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's going to hit them. Like,
Right.
I've been looking for that for about a
Yeah.
year now.
Right.
Where do I go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is really, really great
Yeah.
news. Are you the only company on the island doing this?
I don't know, but frankly, I think because we've rolled it out within our organization,
Yeah.
we know the strengths and the weaknesses of the program,
Mhm.
and we know how to get around the weakness, and so that we felt comfortable about going
Yeah.
out and marketing it
Others.
and helping others.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't know if other companies are doing. I know we're doing it, and we're getting more and more requests for it.
Mhm.
And which is good, because now then we're able to add more people onto our organization to help with that. So by doing that, we're also helping people find jobs.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Yes.
And that's key.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody were to just walk in off the street
Mhm.
and want to avail of this program, can they?
If an employee were to walk in, they would have to apply as an apprentice. So we could assist them with companies that do have a program
Okay.
and refer them
okay,
that way.
Okay.
If they're already an incumbent worker and they want to be an apprentice, we can find out if that company has their standards. If not, we can approach them
Right.
Okay.
and speak to them.
So at least you don't flat out say no.
No, no,
You know, you
we
wanna
never
really
say
help
no.
them. That's good.
Our goal is to help people find jobs.
Yeah.
And there are many, many different ways to do that. So we as an organization look at employment or job development holistically. So we do training, we do job placement, but we also help companies look for employees. So it's a well-rounded. We do human resources consultant for companies that are have no HR departments. So that's what we do. We look at workforce development holistically.
Do you have a minimum in a company to approach?
Minimum.
Let's say there is a company, a contractor, you know, who for now just only has 5 people.
No.
No.
Okay.
We started with
We're not-
one, and
yeah.
you can go
Okay.
anywhere from there.
In reality, most of our businesses are small to medium size.
Okay.
We have large organizations that we assist them in different things, but not in human resources consulting. We might help them with maybe setting up some training or,
Yeah.
you know, but
Yeah.
most of our clients are small business.
Are you working with the government agencies also?
Yes, we are
Yes.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the
Very
things
good.
we know with apprenticeship is that there are so many players, and us finding out that there's so many players, we brought them all together, and we can get a one-stop shop.
Okay.
basically.
Very good. Well, this is exciting news, and I commend you, and I thank you, and I look forward to much bigger and better things.
Well, thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Ms. Grace,
Thank you,
so
Miss.
much.
this is GCA Today. This is Patty. Thank you for watching.